Hi friends. Just hanging out today and working on my D20 project. So just hanging out with my very messy background. Although I did light a little candle because I was feeling it. So that's what's up. I have just like a few more rows on my latest stripe to knit, so I'm finishing that up and then we can roll for a new color because that's fun. So I'm also live streaming on TikTok because I don't know, I thought I'd try it. Hi everyone on TikTok. So yeah, how's it going? What are you doing? What are you working on? Sarah, did you cast on a new crochet, or I don't know, not cast on, start a new crochet project? Because I feel like you should. Your blanket looked really good. I'm excited for you to be able to use it, and I think I wish that I could squish it. I made some like carrot cake cupcakes this morning, which turned out pretty cute, because I'm going to a friend's house tonight for like a little Easter get together. And I was thinking about like Easter foods that I grew up eating, and I was thinking about making deviled eggs, but I didn't have it in me, so. You are weaving in all the ends first. That is very, very virtuous of you, if you will. Yeah, I'm weaving in the ends as I go on this D20 sweater. The thing that I'm like not stoked about right now is that like the higher contrast colors, like there was like a break in them, so they have like this really big gap. See that I don't love, but I'm really trusting the process. I'm not interfering, and I'm just going with the flow on my D20 project. Yeah, right? Carrot cake. My mom has a really great carrot cake recipe that does not have nuts in it. We're not like a nuts in baked goods family. You know what I mean? So we, it has pineapple in it. So like crushed pineapple and carrot, bunch of cinnamon. It's very, very good. But I did not make that because we have someone attending the get together who is gluten-free and dairy-free, and I also can't eat a lot of sugar, so I used a box mix, and it's just okay, which it's okay, we'll still eat it and enjoy it. It's all about like hanging out together, but there you go. Yeah, what are you guys working on? What's everyone working on today? Let me count. So this looks bonkers, okay? But this is how I'm keeping track of my increases so that I don't have to count each time, and I know myself and I don't mark off each time like I forget to. So I just like add a removable stitch marker each time. So, yes. Yeah, I can talk about my cardigan. This is the Sassy cardigan from Peace Fleece, and I knit it in Peace Fleece. So it's just like, Peace Fleece is like an Aran weight. It's like a pretty hefty like yarn. It has a little bit of mohair in it. I feel like it's hard to kind of like really see the color flecks in it, But my knitting group in Boston, one of the ladies was knitting with this colorway, and she was like, it is being discontinued. You should get on it and go get some. And I went home and bought a sweater quantity and made this, and it's one of my most worn projects for sure. I almost wear it like a coat because it's pretty thick and it's woolen spun yarn. So there's like, it's a very, very warm. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. I don't love that there wasn't really a lot of shaping up here, because I would have preferred that this would be like more of a crew neck, but because of the way that it worked out, these top buttons fold down. So it kind of looks like I have a collar, which is cute, but I wish it wasn't so in between, and I wish it leaned hard into being like a, one or the other. Hi, Kate. How are you? And Joanne, I know you're going to be working on that sweater for a while, but it's going to be so worth it when you're done. So Joanne, you have a question about D20. You can do whatever you want. Yes, you can. You notice that you roll the same color 2 times in a row. I've just been re-rolling when this happens, so I don't have huge sections. What do you do? Yeah, it depends. That's totally fine to do, I think, if you really don't want a repeat of a color. Because did I tell you about the saga of what was happening with mine? So I have like this D10 that I guess is used for like percentages in D&D. So it's like in increments of 10. And so I thought it would be nice, because my project is so big, because I'm doing this sweater, that I would roll the D20 for which color, and then roll the D10 for how many stripes. And the first one I rolled was 100. And so I was like, okay, like planning on knitting 100 rows. But as I knit, it just felt like I was like, this is going to be a lot, and I might even run out of yarn. And it wasn't changing as frequently as I don't know what I thought 100 rows would look like, but it's a lot. I mean, I think it's still not even at 100 rows yet. So yeah, I decided to change up, like, after knitting quite a bit, and just continue to do the 20. So I'm rolling once for the color, and then rolling again for the number of rows, and just using the D20, which is working really well for me. So I think that I just did the 15th or 16th increase row, and then I think it's either this row or after the next row that I'm going to roll again. So at least we'll be doing one row together while I'm on stream. Changing the colors up. But yeah, this yoke is really big because it's like a whole circular yoke. So just keeping on going. Yeah, what are you, Kate, what are you working on? And I don't know GK, but if you would like to share what you're working on too, I'd love to hear it. I also, let me see. Did I do this? Yeah, I added some new like goodies onto the chat. Never any pressure, but you can like super chat or something. Yeah, and send a super sticker now, which is pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, are you guys doing anything for Easter? Passover? Hi, Emily. Are you at... Oh, no, you don't work Sundays anymore. It's like you're always at work. I love that. You're working on a fingering weight cardie that you cast on Christmas Day and put down in January because of all the test knits that you're signing up for. Yeah. Oh, someone else is working on a lace weight cardigan and you need it done before 4/22. Oh my God. How far are you? So I've got, for those of you who like just joined on YouTube, I'm also on TikTok. Hi. And I'm sorry that you've been sick all weekend. That sucks. So, LOL. Yes, that's exactly why. I know, Kate. I know you're a sucker for test knits, and I understand. And knitwear designers need people like you. And you've ended up with some really beautiful sweaters recently, so yeah. Yeah, so I am oh my God, this person just started a lace weight cardigan yesterday and they need it done by the 22nd. Girl, I'm assuming you identify as a woman. Girl, I wish you lots of perseverance. And you're crocheting a baby blanket, but also knit. Lovely. Emily, you're at home doing chores. Oh, thank you. It's a little funky, but I'm trusting the process, you know? I mean, it actually kind of coordinates with what I'm wearing, so it'll be fine. Hi, Susan. You're ripping a bunch of projects out and just cast on for a new Ursa pullover. I'm excited that you are knitting again. I know you're probably more excited than me that you're knitting again. Okay, so I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so this is the last row. And then I will roll the next row and I'm replacing this orange color. So that'll be fun. So let's see. You're working on the featherweight cardio. I love that typo. Cardigan. When I think of featherweight cardio, I think of like weightlifting with featherweight Singer machines. That's amazing. You're not doing anything for Easter. Oh, your mom was here this weekend. That's so nice. Wedding prep. Remind me when is the date for your wedding? I know we've talked about different aspects of your wedding. And Susan, now your broken elbow has made me a continental knitter. My English style throwing is completely out of whack. Must have been all the crochet. Well, you know I'm a fan of continental, so. May 27th. Oh my God, Kate, that's coming up. That's so exciting. Ooh. You came in late. I am working on a D20 sweater. I have a couple TikToks. I know how to speak. I have a couple TikToks explaining on what they are, so that's what I'm working on. It looks wild, but this is like the yoke of a sweater. Like this. So. Yeah, I'm hoping that the color that I roll next is a like high, like a very saturated color, because I think that will look better than one of these like lighter colors. So we'll see. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm hosting a D20 knit along. You are welcome to use a D60. It's kind of happening mostly on Instagram, but also on TikTok. So you should take a look at that and join along. Very exciting. Oh, yay. Thanks, Kate. I totally want to see those. Yeah, Kay and I have been like, we need to get on that. But it always feels like there's something like more urgent than a wedding. I don't know. We're just going to be the couple that's like engaged for a decade. I mean, my parents dated for like 7 years before they got married. And as a kid, I was always like, that seems like a long time before you get married. And now we've been together 8 years and we're not married. So there you go. What is time? I've always wanted to host like an adult Easter egg hunt where maybe we put like little bottles of like booze in them, or like weed gummies or something. And hide them around the yard. But like here, the weather is like so bad still at this time of year, and that was the same in Boston. And then I never really got my shish together when I lived in California. So one day I will host an adult Easter egg hunt, though. Doesn't that sound fun? Everybody gets a little tipsy, and then you can have a big brunch after. Just saying. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm excited for that at some point. Like, it'll happen. We'll get there. But I needed like some new shoes because I think I only have like 2 pairs of shoes that I'm wearing on a regular basis. And you guys, I just got the best shoes and they fit, and I'm so excited. You want to see them? I feel like Susan will really appreciate these. I think everyone will, but like I feel like Susan has like a jacket that would coordinate really well. Hold on, please. Okay, are you ready? Look at these. You guys, look at those shoes. Are those not like the coolest? I'm so excited. So yeah, check me out at your next queer honky tonk in my cowboy boots. Right? Yeah. Oh my God. So exciting. Just stomping around in glittery cowboy boots. Amazing. And my cousin is throwing her daughter her first birthday party in May, and she's going like all out. It's very fun. I've been helping her with different things and blah blah blah. But there's a dress code, which is to wear like a monochromatic outfit, and like the color theme is kind of like piñata. And so I have, this is also relevant to Susan. Because you showed me that Old Navy pink like denim boiler suit like in 2020, I think, and I bought one, and that's what I am planning to wear to the party. I'm just gonna be a hot pink boiler suit. So thanks. Hi, Chris. Yeah, I think they are better than Croots, which is, if you don't know, are the Croc boot hybrids, which are so funny, but also so horrifyingly ugly. So, Yeah, I will definitely wear it with my cowboy sweater. Like, without a doubt. It's gonna be good. So that's my score for today. I'm knitting a sweater. Speaking of seeing Chris's name, and speaking of Chris, we did something fun yesterday, which is record like a conversation that I'm going to be uploading to YouTube later this week, which I think y'all will enjoy. We had fun, and that's going to be a new little thing that I'm going to be having videos. So yeah. Bye, Susan. Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Those boots would be super cute with overall shorts and tights. I actually just bought a pair. Well, no, that's not true. I've had in my that I bought. I don't know. It was a while ago. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. They're like a linen blend short overall outfit from Old Navy. And I think that they would look very good with those boots. So there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty ready for like the sun. That's what's so rough here in Portland, is that it's just been very dark and gloomy and rainy. And yeah, I'm kind of ready for the next season to arrive. Oh, Emily, how was the Miyazaki movie that you went to go see? I missed you at knit night, but also I understand. I've been having like an itch to watch Spirited Away, which I think I should probably satiate. I've also been doing like a lot of illustration work. One of the things that I'm working on is for tomorrow, an event that Kay is putting on, which is like a bring your kids to work day. So there's going to be a bunch of kiddos running around, and they are having drag queen story hour at their work. And so I drew a little illustration of the drag queen who's doing the story time. And it turned out really cute. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And then what else am I doing? There's one that is a secret. And then also, I'm going to be hosting a queer knit night in Portland. And so I was working on a little like graphic for that. Me and my friend Zoe, who runs the business Junebug and Darlin, are gonna start doing an in-person queer like knit night situation. So yeah, we need to start advertising for that. Also, I gotta cut this hangnail because I'm gonna, yeah, not good. Ugh. Hold on, I'll be right back. We're good. Yeah, finish your crochet blanket. Love that. I'm thinking I might rip out one of the last crochet granny squares that I made. It's just like maybe too purple. because I've been adding squares to that back there, that. And this is the one I'm like ooh, I'm unraveling it. I'm so close to being done, but it's just like not giving me the vibe. It feels too purple. I don't know why. But would it go back there? What am I doing? I don't know. I'm sitting on it so that I don't regret tearing out all that work. But here we are. Yeah, you're not into it, Chris? It's kind of weird, right? I don't know why. Hey. You like it? Yeah, that's why I'm letting it sit. I'm not making any rash decisions because sometimes I get a little gung-ho with frogging. Yeah, life is too short to finish things you don't really like. Yeah, I agree with you. That back there, all those 4 squares, you can only see. There you go. Are going to end up being, I think, a blanket for my sister. I'm just kind of like slowly working on it. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that once it's like in with the rest of them, it's not gonna like stand out and feel too purple. Like it'll just kind of go with everything. So it should be fine. Yeah, I think I need to add like some other kind of color. And I think you're right. Like brown or white or something. I think where it went awry is this purple here. But I'm just trying to use scraps. So, I don't know. This skein that I'm using for the edging has some orange in it, which I thought would happen sooner. And then I thought it would kind of work itself out, but maybe I need to manipulate it a little bit more than I was planning on it. So, but I only have like 1.5 rows left, so yeah, I think we'll keep going. I really feel like I'm in my granny square era. I feel like there's a granny square moment happening, which I like saw coming, right? Like we all saw the trends, we saw it coming, but I'm in it. And I was talking to my coworker Tim about doing a granny square tattoo. I want a granny square tattoo. I think it would be cute. So, oh, and that's so nice that I take my shirt off and there's ignore it. Why am I like this? Once you get the hang of the granny squares, they're real fun. I like them a lot. I think that the ones that I made that I started off back there are too big. I would do them smaller in the future, but like not much smaller, but maybe I did like 19 rounds, and I feel like going forward I would probably do like 15 or 12 even, but that's just my preference, I think. Yeah, it's so fun. They're so fun. And you know, this kind of knitting project, doing like a D20 project, really gives me like I just really like playing with color. And sometimes knitting doesn't allow me to play with color, right? But like this project does, and granny squares and crochet in general like really encourage me to focus on the palette as opposed to the actual like process of making the thing, which I enjoy. Thank you for the little rabbit. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is like my favorite color ever, of course, but also with the lip, it's really given. Yeah, you even like a pillow, Chris, to just test out the granny squares. So good. So good. Maybe when I'm done with the D20, we can do a granny square along. Because I also kind of want like a sweater, a granny square sweater or something. So. Yeah, the pillows are cute. I have a couple. No, not back there. But I've made a couple. I'm like, where? Where are the pillows? Yeah, right? Granny square pillows. Look, we're going right back to the 70s. They say Y2K is returning, but we're in our granny square era, okay? Yeah, there are some pretty cute crochet things happening right now. And funny enough, like, I think knitters are kind of missing out because I don't think that it's happening on Ravelry. It's happening on some different platforms. So, yeah, you can learn. It takes... The biggest thing is tension, which is also what happens when you're learning how to knit, right? Your tension is all funky. And then you kind of figure it out. So let me... Where's my... I really like everything that I think is right behind me is not there. Let me go grab my granny square thing. Okay. So this is the first blanket. Oh my God. That I made. And it was scraps. So now you're going to laugh at me because I just talked about how bonkers the purple was. Okay. But this is the first one that I made. And you can see my tension in the middle. She wonky, all right? She's not she's not perfect. But the reason I did it purple was because that's what I had the most of in my stash. And why am I winded? I don't know. And I held fingering weight double. And that's the first one. I really like her. I use her quite a lot. But the decor in my house is like not purple, right? Like we've got green going on here. We're very like earthy tones. So I was like, I want to make another one that kind of matches our decor better. And so I did this one. Again, mostly with stash. Held double, except for this outer one. I wish I'd had a thicker border of this green. It's Quince & Co. Owl. But again, I held fingering weight double or like a single strand of DK. But yeah, I love her. We love her. And then this was real smushed. But I've got my funky like pillow. Look, there's like don't look too close, all right? I won this for sure. But my crochet got a lot more even from the beginning of that one. And a lot of these colors are, oh no, just this orange color is one that I dyed. And then the rest are just, again, scraps. This is also naturally dyed though. And I'm actually using the rest of it in my D20 project. So yeah, so there's my crochet haul. Let's see what. Thinking pillow covers would be amazing as Christmas gifts. Totally. And you can do a lot with granny squares. Like, you can incorporate motifs and stuff. Crochet is really having a moment with the teens and 20-somethings on the internet. I love it so much, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. I love people who come in to want to learn how to knit, who are like, I want to make a granny square balaclava for my first project. Like, honestly, iconic. Love it. Get it. Crochet totally gets more attention, should get more attention from crafters. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you got here from TikTok. Welcome. Glad you made it. So yeah, we got lots of goodies. Actually, that's real warm, so I might just leave that on my lap for a while. And they just like they're most fabrics I really do prefer knitting, like for garments. However, for crochet, like the heft of the blanket is so nice. It's like a weighted blanket almost. So really, I'm a real big fan of crocheted blankets, especially granny squares. But yeah, I've been seeing other knitting podcasters making like granny square blankets, but like they're just kind of making these squares and then putting them together, but they're bigger than you'd think. Like, they're not quite as big as what I've been doing, but like sizable squares. I saw one from the Crazy Sock Lady, and then I also saw one from, I didn't watch the video, but I saw it in her thumbnail, Knitty Natty. So yeah. Well, I love that people from TikTok are heading over to YouTube. You don't have to, but that's really nice. Welcome. And I am so close. I've been fluctuating between 1,799 subscribers and 1,800. So if you would like to subscribe and like solidly put me into the 1,800, I would love it. So bye, Chris. Thanks for hanging. So, okay, I'm going to focus and I'm going to finish this row, and then we're going to roll for the next color, which I'm excited and nervous about. Please keep your fingers crossed for a darker, more saturated color, because I really don't want another light color. Put your guesses in for whether it's going to be number 1 through 20. Okay, it can't be 11, and I'm not going to do 18 again. So you've got 18 numbers. Guess. Put your best guess for which number I'm going to roll. And you know what? I'll send you a sticker if you guess right. How about that? Encourage some guesses. 13. Okay, great. Anyone over here? We've got one guess for 13. 8. Amazing. Any over there? No? So close. 19, 14, 3. Amazing. Oh no. My beautiful stitch marker. Ah. All right. Almost. Thank you for subscribing. Amazing. Very exciting. Oh yeah, we're at 1.8. Thank you. High five. Love it. Okay. Finishing it up. Okay, it's time to break. Time to break the orange yarn. Let's see what's next. Also, I am like a feral animal and I just always break it like that. Ooh. Yeah, look, I feel like I use so much of this skein. Okay, that goes back here and we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. Let's see. You guessed 6 over here. Love it. And it's a 5. Anyone vote? Anyone do a 5? No. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's a 5. And let's see how many rows we're doing it for. Ooh. 7 rows. Okay. Writing this down. Now the reveal. Wait. 5, 7. The reveal for which color 5 is. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So this is the color. This is sweet potato from Lichen and Lace. It's been in my stash for a while. And this is actually going to be like the perfect thing. So amazing. There we go. Wait, you guys both guessed 5? Why don't I see? Oh, 3. I see. You guys tied. Oh. Emily, you're goofy. Okay. So also, for those who are curious as to how I'm joining, I basically hold the tails here. So the tail of the new yarn and the tail of the yarn I just cut. And then I hold these two together. Okay. And then I just start knitting. And then once I come back around all the way, then I weave these end on like the second full round. So that's how I've been doing it, so that at the end I'm not weaving in like 800 ends all at once, because that would really be demoralizing. So there you go. Also, I think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 3 more rows left of this beautiful color. This one. And then I also get a roll for that one. So there you go. And also I need to check if I'm doing increases yet. No, I have 1 row even, and then I start doing increases again. Okay. Yeah, so I asked earlier, but I know more people have joined. Are you all doing anything for Easter? For Passover? I'm going to a friend's house, and I made some carrot cake cupcakes that are just okay. But it's, you know, it's fine. Yeah, tell me what your plans are. Okay. So there was a sale on the Switch for Mario games, which, if you know, Mario games like never go on sale. And so Kay and I got like Super Mario 3D and Toad's Treasure Trawler, and both of them have been so cute and fun. No Easter plans because your dad got COVID. Ugh, Sarah, I'm sorry. Are you feeling better, by the way? Your plan is to resolve these short rows. Yeah, I wish you luck. Those are the brioche short rows, right? Yeah. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Knitting and hanging with your pups. That sounds perfect. When I went to grab the crochet blanket, I found Moose curled up on the couch in the other room, and it was very cute. I don't know, Maple's disappeared somewhere. She's probably under the bed. That's her little hidey hole that she likes hanging out in. But earlier she was cuddling with me. One of my medications gives me this like wave of nausea when I like restart it. So I didn't even stop it for that long, but when it's like out of my system and I restart it, it just like messes me up. And it was just like I was out late a couple of nights and I just didn't have it with me. So the last like 4 days, I think, for between like 12:30 and like 2:33, I'm just like queasy. It's the worst. So yeah, Maple has been keeping me company. Maple and Moose have been really helping me in my getting back into the swing of things. But yeah, not fun. It's just not good. Sarah, you still sound like a lounge singer, smoking a pack a day. But yes, you're feeling better. Good. I'm glad to hear it. As I drop a stitch. Okay. Yeah, I think that was, I'm really lucky I picked that one because I think it's going to look real nice. I'm also like really, usually I can't wait to separate for the sleeves from the yoke, but I'm really excited for that in this particular instance because this is really big. I mean, I have it on a huge needle and it's already just like bunching up and feeling annoying, and the rows are just long. I have no idea how many stitches I have on right now, but it's got to be a lot. At the end, I'm going to have, oh no, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. 336 stitches. That's a lot. It's a lot of stitches on this little tiny needle. And that's that I've made it kind of a big needle. Ooh, split pea soup sounds really good. It's a good day for that. Yum, that sounds really good actually. I love split pea soup with the grilled cheese. So good. I posted in our Discord. See, okay. This is what happens in the lives is we start talking about food and it goes off the rails and then, but I can't help myself. Okay. So, I posted in our Discord, a TikTok of this woman making this like, really beautiful spring pizza. And it has like the base of it is ricotta with basil and parsley, and salt and pepper. So you spread that on the dough and then you add mozzarella and pecorino and then you cut up little bits of asparagus. I added mushrooms when I made it, not last night, but the night before. And then you drizzle it with hot honey at the end. And wow, it was so yummy. I think I have ingredients left to make it one more time before I say goodbye. And I also made some calzones like last weekend, I think, that were barbecue chicken calzones. So they had barbecue chicken and barbecue sauce and red onion and mozzarella. And I just made like little calzones, right? And so I made the recipe and it made for 8, and I didn't want to make 8 of them. I just wanted to make like 4. So I froze the other 4 pizza dough balls. And so I just took it out when I was ready, or like maybe like not even an hour before I was ready to cook, and they just like defrosted on the counter and I had fresh pizza dough. And I feel like I always want to have pizza dough in my freezer. Because, like, what a great, quick thing I can make. Right? Sounds good. Although I was very disappointed in the hot honey I bought. I am never buying hot honey again. I'm just making my own because it's not spicy in the slightest. Kay and I make like a sriracha honey sauce when we make breakfast tacos sometimes. And I think that would have done better on this. So, room for improvement. I'm excited to try it again. It's gonna be delicious. You see how hard these rows are to like navigate? Oh my god, the heat just kicked on and this is too much now. Yeah, I love the like pops of purple in this skein. Look how pretty that is. I think this is going to be a cool little section. So 15, 16, 17, right? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you guys can hear the rain. It's not as loud as it was the other day when I got all that hail, but I wonder if you can hear it. I had music on all day, just kind of vibing, so I didn't hear it earlier, but it sounds nice and soothing now, especially with my little candle going back there. Emily, this is the Wildwood candle scent, which I am really a big fan of. We sell these at the store I work at. Yeah. Yeah, what are you guys cooking? Because I don't know. I was in a slump for a long time, and then I go through like waves where I'm really motivated. I made the like mushroom pot pie that Kay and I really like, which is like a bunch of mushrooms, kale, carrot, and then you like mix it with a full block of Boursin cheese and sour cream, and it's very umami and lovely, and I really like reheating it and putting an egg on top. Very good. I have been making a lot of soup. Love me some soup. Yeah, I've been doing like grilled cheese and tots for lunch. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I love a grilled cheese. Grilled cheese hits. I also just like, funny enough, have been enjoying making like bougie sandwiches for myself for lunch. But I feel like I don't like eating sandwiches if I don't have a chip. Like crunch. I want the crunch. Yeah, we love a veggie soup. Sarah shared a really, really good tomato soup recipe with me that we made when we had COVID, like last month. And that really, really got us through. It was very good. Yeah, grilled cheese is like a superior food. Kay and I were talking about our top 5 favorite foods yesterday, and they were like shocked that sushi isn't in my top 5. And I was like, I love sushi and would almost always go to sushi, but I don't know. I just feel like there's other things that are on top. You had the first tuna melt of the season. I've been doing tuna salad sandwiches lately too. I really like putting pickled jalapeno in my tuna salad. Just like hits different, you know? Wait, of the season. Like, is that a summer thing? Is that what you mean by that? Yeah, that tomato soup is like really bomb. It's real good. I made it, I think, a little too spicy for Kay, which is not unusual. But yeah, it was very yummy. I'm keeping that one in my back pocket for sure. We have this recipe, we have this cookbook that's like a 30-minute one pot meal cookbook that is like really good for Kay to follow the recipe, because I tend to like make everything a little harder than it needs to be. So that pan, it's like very the book is, all the recipes are very simple and pretty easy to follow. So we have a recipe in that called it's a sriracha chicken noodle thing that I made the other day for lunch with some fresh noodles from the Asian market. We have really good Asian markets here. And yeah, they have like a whole fridge case of noodles, different types of noodles and stuff. So I always get a few types and then like freeze half of them and then use half of them. They're really good. Yeah, I think, Sarah, we put some kind of cream or something in it to help, and I think it did, but Kay doesn't. Kay's very much a baby when it comes to spice. So they probably just like drank a glass of milk with it. I don't quite remember. But yeah, this is a trend where I will make something, I'm like, oh no, it's not that bad. And then they're like, just like their nose is running and their eyes are watering. We were at Target and we were looking at the board games, and they have like a Hot Ones board game that comes with a very spicy hot sauce. And they were like, ooh, this would be fun. And I was like, I don't think that would go well for you. I don't think it would work very well. Did you guys watch Pedro Pascal on Hot Ones? It was pretty great. Anything with Pedro, right? All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I just thought I would pop on, do a little live stream since I was just hanging out and knitting by myself. How boring. And you used to do a Hot One nights with your friend. Oh my God. I do want to remind you that, I have a Ko-Fi set up if you would like to send me a tip. No pressure. It's ko-fi.com/m3. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on Tuesday because I'm still doing Tuesday live stream. And I'm sure I will have an update on this here little project. But yeah, I always love doing this. So, and it's made so much better by you all hanging out. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.